everyone, Steve here with BuildHero. In this short nuts and bolts series video, I'm going to go ahead and show you one of my projects in our construction company, Tyler Home, and show you how to go ahead and invite subs to actually bid on a project for you. So let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, I'm already logged in here as my Tyler Home account. So I'm going to go ahead and go to projects. And the project that I'm going to go ahead and invite some subs to, I actually recently just went out to their home. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up their information. So it's actually right down here, this Harstein basement project. So go ahead and click that. When it pulls up the project page for you. So keep in mind that, again, the project page is really owned by the customer and the bid page is really owned by the contractor. So as you can see, I have a bunch of different notes here for different segments of the project, as well as pictures for references. Depending on the sub, it will depend on what they may need to reference. So let's go ahead and jump into the bid. And underneath the bid here, I am going to go ahead and start setting up some folders. So what I generally do is I go through and I put down a bunch of different folders of what I want, just to kind of give me a good template to start building my bids. Just something that I've done on my own. So go ahead and do plumbing work and save that. And add electrical in here as well. Well, if I can spell today, let's get that fixed. Electrical. There we go. So at this point, I want to go ahead and add some sub projects into them. So let's start with plumbing. So as you saw, I clicked the down arrow here on the right, and then I went over to add sub project. So I can type in plumbing. Now here, I can add as many notes as I want for them. I can also reference back. So a lot of times what I do is I put, please reference project plumbing requirements. And then when I actually do my notes for the project portion, I actually highlight things that are plumbing. So that way my contractors know what they're looking for. Other times, depending if you're not comfortable doing that, you could just copy and paste the notes in here for them. So then what will happen is at this point, I need to go ahead and share it with them. So I click here and I need to go down and click share. The reason it's set up this way is, say for instance you had 2 or 3 different plumbers that you work with and you wanted all 3 of them to be able to bid on this project. You could do it, and then you could select whichever one gave you the best rate or met your timeline, whatever it may be. So as you can see under my sharing though, I do already have a bunch of owners underneath here. All of these owners are account members on my team. So they're under my profile and on my team, and they actually have rights to anything and everything under this project. So I'll go ahead and click add, little add person there. Click bidder. Now I could type in information if I wanted to. I actually already have a contractor set up in here. That is my plumber. So I do, as you can see, I have 3D plumbing and electric, but I actually have 2 different 3D plumbing and electric. I have Patrick and Brad. For whatever reason, we still have Patrick as our plumbing person, but that's not. It's actually Brad. His brother is Patrick, and Brad's the other one. So we'll go ahead and send this invite for the plumbing. So that invite, as you can see, has gone out. I can resend it. Once they click for it, I can actually get a notification that they have accepted that. So I'm going to go ahead and go back a screen though, so you can kind of see what this does here. So as you can see, this is what would essentially show to the customer eventually. But I do have the ability to put a markup. So I can put my standard 10% markup is what we tend to do. So I have that added there. and it will display the total later once the sub puts in their stuff and they actually select for it to be published. I'll do the same real quick with electric just so you can kind of see how that works again. Click the arrow, click the add sub project, and then I'll put electrical. Electrical items, and then I'll just put please reference project electrical requirements. So go ahead and click save there and it pulls it up here. The other neat thing is as soon as your sub accepts the invite, it auto generates a discussion with them, so which will work out great because what will happen is if they have questions they can ask them. So let me go ahead and kind of show you what that would look like. So we'll go back one more screen real quick so I can add my markup. So that's again right here, add markup, and then I'll add my 10%. So as you can see on the top here, I have this little discussion icon. This is with my customer right now. So once my customer accepts the invite, they will be in this discussion. And we can talk back and forth as much as we want. The same thing will happen with both the electrical and the plumbing bids, because once they accept it, it'll auto-generate a bid for them, and it'll give them that discussion piece with me being essentially their customer. So that's how you actually go ahead and invite subcontractors as well as suppliers to bid on things for you. I mean, it's pretty simple to do. It sends them an email notification. So if you do have additional questions or would like some help to get started with BuildHero, feel free to send me an email at steve@buildhero.io, and I'd be happy to set up a time that I can help you get started and get going with BuildHero. Again, it's Steve with BuildHero. Thanks for watching, guys. Go ahead and get us back to that home page real quick, and I hope that you all have a great day.